Yo, what is good, y'all? It's your boy Ty back here with another video, guys. Today, what we're going to be doing is reacting to DBG's tier list of the top players in NBA 2K20 MyTEAM. Now, it is going to be the top players, so you got to take that into consideration with this tier list. So a guy like, an Opal Dwayne Wade, an Opal Kobe, they might be not as high on the list because these are the very best players in NBA 2K20 MyTEAM. And this is a 30-minute video, so we will be breaking this up into two different parts. A part one, and that's going to be like half the video, and then the part two will be the last half of the video. So let's just hop in to part one. Here we go. Here we go. I won't agree with everything.
Let's just say 2,000, or actually no, 1,500 likes. I will try do one of those collabs like I did with Ty, but with YBC. So myself and YBC.
Good lord. Good luck. Good luck.
And what it ends up as. But this tier list right here.
All right, come on, y'all.
The same as any.
It's part one. Part one. So we're gonna go halfway through the video.
Yep. It'll take quite a little bit, but I'm gonna go over them quite quickly.
Yep.
And Dwayne Wade, he's.
I mean,
he's a great card in game. Obviously, not just like Steven Jackson. I'm not much of a fan of anti-Semitism, but can't put him lower than C.
I mean, C is fine for him because these are the best players in the game. So C is fine. C is fine. I mean, these are the best cards in the game.
Don't like, again, as much as I do like 3 hunting, I'm not that successful with Dwayne Wade in general. Like, there are certain games where I kill with him. There's certain games where I don't.
C or D is right. And remember, no, C is fine because when you got like guys like Ben Simmons, Giannis, Anthony Davis, he's C.
You know what? The more I use like a Kevin Garnett, the more I think that like they are as good. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of scrolling in this tier list, as you guys can see. But we've got S, A, B, C, D, F, and worthless. So we've got worthless tier is like if you're in the worthless tier, just never pick up the card. But
AD's fine at C.
Yeah, there's probably going to be about 10 per tier.
Just keep them at C. Okay. There must be more cards than I'm thinking. You say 10 per tier. You think AD is a top? I don't know if he's a top 6 power forward. So that's my only thing. Or not a top 6 small forward.
AD, he's somewhere between.
No, he's not. He is not a top 4 power forward in the game.
I'm gonna keep him in here.
You're saying 10 per? Oh my gosh, 10 per total.
Then we got Dr. J.
He's F.
D. He's fine.
Wow.
Good job. He's quite good.
You're saying 10 per tier.
One below Dwayne Wade. So our first.
So I have a hard time seeing if these are the best players in the game. That there are,
First 4 are.
I don't know, man.
Different tiers right here.
I have a hard time believing it.
We've got it.
So there's gonna be more than 10 players at each tier.
One for every tier.
Tracy. He's at S. He is. But I'm just saying, like, the glitch Tracy's obviously going to be S2, and so is... It's tough. Tracy, honestly, that Tracy might be A for me. That Tracy might be A. That Tracy might have been A for me.
Doesn't really play great offense, but his defense is
Jordan's not that good anymore.
So that is why Jordan's in
C is fine.
But offensively, he does leave a lot to be desired.
I mean, I don't know, man.
Fine. Goal range isn't great.
I bet there's a lot of movement within this. Kawhi... For top in the list, I'm fine if you put him at B. I'm fine if you put him at B, but Wade and AD would be at C for me. Jordan would be down at D. Dr. J might be F. I'm fine with B. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. He's good.
Doesn't have Pro A. Can't really do much on offense except catch and shoot. He's very, very limited.
I think he might have Pro A. Doesn't he have Pro A? He just doesn't have handles for days. I think.
He has an offense, but
he might not have Pro A, but he might have Pro A. I don't know.
Most people... Because I only run through 2 or 3 people. Like, when I'm playing a game, normally I just run through my point guard, my center, and just need the other guys to play defense.
Yeah, so Kawhi is incredible.
Kawhi is very good, but there are definitely better guys.
Incredible.
Now we get Giannis.
Giannis is A. He's A.
Top tier.
He's A.
This Giannis card
is
not top tier.
That's fine. That's fine. He's A. That's fine.
Better cards in
It's fine. Since he's my third, that's fine.
I forgot to put one of them on the list, but Bill Walton and
Relax.
Giannis, I think, are equal.
Stop it. Get some help.
I think that Opal Bill Walton.
See, I don't know. I don't know if he's equal to Giannis.
We got Kareem.
Do not disrespect Kareem. Kareem is at least B. He is better than this Anthony Davis card. He is. He is. I would take Kareem over Anthony Davis to start my team. I would. I promise you I would.
I like Kareem a lot more than most people do.
I promise you I would.
But
he would be he would be right where Anthony Davis is with me. For me, I'd probably put him at B, but Anthony Davis would not be A.
C?
Oh my gosh.
Defensively, he's really good.
Why does everybody hate this Kareem card? Do you guys forget in a comp situation, everybody ran this Kareem card even over Joel Embiid? Like, everybody seems to forget that.
He's really good. He's still a top.
Everybody liked this Kareem over Glitch Shaq too.
In the game.
Everybody seems to
Regardless of
forget
the way
though.
certain cards have similar
Everybody
stats,
forgets.
He's way
This
better
Kareem is
than
incredible.
Others because of his length.
He's incredible.
Good in the post.
He's
but
incredible.
Again, the lack of range extender and the lack of ability to really do much with him on offense.
He's
But
still
to me,
incredible.
either very high C or very low B. Actually, no, I'm gonna put him very low B.
That makes me a little happier. Now move AD down and I'll be
Then we
okay.
got Simmons.
See, this is a tough thing. Where are you going to put Simmons? If there's only 10 players for each tier.
I just think because it's slightly worse Giannis, so he's going one tier below. Simmons is pretty good.
I'm fine with that. Campus Legends Magic, I would put in A tier probably. Because you got to save the GOAT one for S.
Campus Legends Magic, I'm going to put him in A.
Hey, yep. You have
I'm
to.
going to put him in A because I do think he is
You have to.
third or fourth best point guard in the game. He is the best
He's better than LaMelo Ball.
running point guard in the game. I'm going to say that right now. If you like to just run, he's the best in the game. But his release is not good.
It's not that bad. It's really not that bad.
Um,
Oscar.
Oscar Robertson. I don't see any situation where you'd really use this.
I'd put him at D
But
probably.
he's not.
I put him at.
I wouldn't put him in
I'd put him at D. He's
put
better
him
than
in
Dr. J for their positions. He is.
Then we got Taco Fall.
Taco Tuesday!
And again,
You cannot put him at the same level as Kareem. I don't care about. He's terrible. He belongs down with MJ or Oscar.
absolutely always
No,
explain this and why I'm
you don't. No.
if you are good at this
No,
game,
man. Taco is
Fall
terrible.
Is F tier.
He's
Or worse.
D or F, man.
Actually,
He's
no, not
terrible.
worse. He's better than you. He's F.
D or F, man. He's
But
terrible.
He is the single easiest to use player.
I understand this.
God tier player, however. I
For
think
me,
he's
he's.
better at
If
being-
this was my list, he would be in D. If this was my
because
list.
For a beginner, he's an S tier player. I gotta put him B. Somewhere in the middle. If we got Bobo.
Bobo. I don't know anymore. An Evo'd Bobo probably a C. An Evo'd up Bobo. Whoa! You saying Dr. J is better than Bobo?
F, he's not good.
Bobo ain't that bad. He's at least D. I'd rather use Bobo over Taco. So, Bobo is way better than Taco. I'm sorry. He is.
Bobo.
Wow.
Not good. He's okay at the power forward position, but like he's a catch and shoot player. That's all he does.
His Evo can make plays, make a little
His
bit.
release is better on goal quick draw than it is on Hall of Fame. So I actually prefer, even though stats wise he's way better Evo.
I do not prefer the
He's
unevoed.
taking
I
part
prefer
on
the
shoot, that's all he
evoed.
does. He's also weak, so he's not going.
I don't mind him.
Josh Smith, give me Josh Smith over Dr. J.
I'm putting him at C.
Really
Absolutely, I like
bad-
Dr.
he's
or I
bad
like
average
Josh
in terms
Smith.
of opals, in terms of high tier
He's
opals,
not that
C
bad.
tier.
He's not that bad. He's
Now
serviceable.
we have got.
Who do we got?
Let's have a look. We've got Cam Reddish.
This one's interesting. I would put him at C.
Cam Reddish on the level of Dr. J.
He's better than Dr. J.
Cam Reddish is D tier. Like, I'm not going to be one of those crazy people. Like, he is a GOAT tier budget player for just starting the game. But he's, like, let's be real, he's not as good as Kawhi.
He's not as good as Kawhi. I'm not going to sit here and say he's as good as Kawhi, but I think he's better than Dr. J. I would say Cam Reddish. I would probably take Cam Reddish over that Michael Jordan card. And here's why. He's taller. And I can move a little bit better with Cam Reddish than I can with Michael Jordan. It's close. It's close.
Like, he's on the list.
He's
on the
close.
list,
He's close.
Now we've got
See, Roko's the same level as Cove, though. That Diamond Cove is the same level as Reddish, in my
I
opinion.
think Roko's a similar level to Josh Smith. Roko's D tier.
I would put him at
level,
C.
he can't do anything.
I would definitely put him at C, but I think Cam Reddish
Now we've got
belongs
a
there
card
too.
I hate. I know people are going to put him in higher tier. For me,
James Harden's D for me.
I hate James
He's
Harden.
D.
He's F tier. James
He's
Harden
D.
is F tier. He's not quite worthless.
F tier's a little
I'm not gonna put him
overboard.
worthless
Yeah,
because
it's a
there
little
are some not
overboard.
very good cards, and there are some bad cards. But Harden, I hate that release. Give me
F tier's a little too much,
Can't
man.
do anything.
I don't know, man.
Like, I have the Harden.
I'd put him in D.
Like, I had Harden when I had barely any opals, and I still
I would put him in D.
Kristaps, same tier as Bol.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with Bobo being down there. Shaq is not bad. Shaq deserves... I'm telling you, if Taco is B, Shaq at least deserves B. Wow. You're putting Taco Fall over Glitch Shaq?
Below Taco Fall.
Thank you, man. He belongs in B.
Or Shaq in A tier. Shaq is really good defensively.
He's good. He's fine.
He's wide open.
That Shaq has the Giannis behind the back, too.
Other cards, the more I realize I don't like this Shaq card.
Which is fair enough.
That's fair enough. Just terrible for me. In the post, he has some weird animations.
I mean, his release is not good. That's the only thing.
I can't put him lower than B. Then we've got Blake Griffin.
D. Actually, if you want to play him at F, I'm not going to argue
Blake
it.
Griffin, he is not in the worthless tier.
I did play Bobo over Blake Griffin in a tournament one time, but
he's D tier. He's a good.
That's just me.
Player. He's good.
He's
now
okay.
We got our first worthless player.
Oh yeah.
We've got
Clyde is terrible, man.
Clyde Drexler. If you are,
he is terrible.
Unless you're a massive fan of like the old age.
He is terrible, man.
Portland Trailblazers. Clyde Drexler is terrible.
He is bad.
He's better than Dominique, but Dominique's not even on this list. So
I don't even know if he is.
Trust me,
he's bad.
Yeah, so much better for your price.
Clyde is terrible.
Then we got LeBron.
He's S.
LeBron is
He's S. He's S.
I don't like.
Don't put him in B.
I prefer Simmons to LeBron, but LeBron's objectively better.
He is.
He misses so many open layups though. I can't.
I mean, but that he has Pro 8. Ben Simmons has Pro 8 too. But LeBron got handles for days. He's got Hall of Fame range, a way better release than Ben Simmons. He's good on defense. I would put LeBron in S.
I know some people think
I've definitely. LeBron is the best point guard in the game. He is the best point guard in the game.
That LeBron layup package is the Hall of Fame miss open. I call it the Hall of Fame.
He is the best point guard in the game.
Then we got Hito. The Diamond Hito Turkoglu.
For me, Hito would be D. For me. For me, Hito would be D.
Do I have Jalen Rose here?
You got a ton of cards.
I didn't. I forgot to put Jalen Rose. Jalen Rose is going A tier, by the way. If I was to...
Jalen Rose in the same category as LeBron?
If Jalen Rose was to be on the list, Jalen Rose would be going A tier. Post Evo, he's fantastic. But like Hito, objectively, like he's got Pro 2 tween, he's got a really good release, he's 6'10", you can't.
He's D. He's
got a really wide player build. He got great lateral quickness, good defense.
He's D
all
tier.
the defensive badges. Not the best dunker, but like.
Does he pass the eye test? No. How many comp people you see using Hito?
I think everything Simmons doesn't do well, Hito does well, and everything Hito doesn't do well, Simmons does well. I think, and they're both 6'10". I think these are a dead heat.
No, Simmons is better.
Style, who is better? So they're both going to be. Then we got Lamar Odom.
Do not put him in A tier.
I really like Odom.
Do not put him in A tier. He belongs in B.
He's good. He is good.
Now Taco belongs in C. I told you guys I think Dwayne Wade belongs in C, and I would move AD down too. But that's me.
Above B tier? Nah, it's just not happening. It's not happening. Kevin Garnett. He's a slightly worse Anthony Davis. I really like KG.
I love
I'm
KG.
tempted to put him in this tier, right?
Okay, I would relax though. I would put him in B tier. But I would have put AD in B tier too.
You got a lot in B right now.
Yeah, you do because you put Taco in B. What do you expect? And Hito. I mean, Wilt is bad. But F?
He plays defense, but
F?
nothing else. He's like
man, I don't know.
A much worse version is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I would put Wilt in D at least. F?
The other Opal. The other Opal's fantastic with this card.
F?
Kobe.
Oh, Kobe.
Same tier.
Whoa! Cam Reddish is better than Kobe. Let's relax here. But I would have had Cam Reddish in C, so I'm fine with him in C.
I can't put him higher.
No chance. No, do not move him higher. No.
Like he's not as good.
No. Relax. Relax.
He's Wade's better than Kobe.
Yes.
A lot more Wade.
Wade is way better than Kobe.
T-Mac's better than Kobe. We're not looking at that many two guards, but Kobe, yeah, I think Kobe C tier. Like
that T-Mac at S is OD though to me.
Compared to two guards. Then we got Hakeem.
I'd put him in C. I'd put him in C. I don't mind Hakeem. I don't mind Hakeem at all.
J.R. Smith.
D.
He's better than Harden.
I mean,
the same standard.
I don't mind JR, but he's not worth the price.
JR is good.
He's not worth the price.
Nothing spectacular.
MPJ. I mean, personally, my personal opinion, he would be in D. I don't like him, but
Porter Jr.
Whoa. Relax at B tier.
6'10", good release. Not the best stats wise or bad.
Relax at B tier.
Pretty
Relax.
decent card, though.
Relax.
Pretty decent card.
Relax. C tier is fine, but relax. Do not put him at worthless. Dave Cowens in the right hands is good. He's at least, for me,
Worthless.
he's not bad. I don't love Dave Cowens, but in the right hands, he's a D player. I would put him at F, but
Odom without.
I don't love Dave Cowens.
We got Mel Daniels.
F.
Mel Daniels.
Actually, I might move Mel to D. I don't mind Mel.
6'11" wings or 7'11" wingspan. A really good release. As a
D is fine. He's
the worst Kevin Garnett.
No, don't put him in B. Put him in D.
Oh, it's C or D. It is.
Put him in
C
D.
or D.
Put him in D.
I'm between.
Put him in D.
I think I would take Blake over him, but most.
I don't know about
Daniels
Blake
agree.
either.
Then we got Jordan.
This one's tough. The more I use Jordan, the more I like him. But with that being said, I think he's a B tier player.
Again, Jordan.
A tier, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I was in between A and B. The problem is, like, when you compare Jordan with guys like, you know, I would have had that T-Mac down a tier. Because I think him and T-Mac are very similar. And I would have, you know, the DeRozan and the better T-Mac up in S. But I don't mind him at A.
He's one of these two tiers. I
A
don't
is
like
fine.
Jordan's release, and I don't like Jordan's crossover. He's got a great behind.
A is fine. A is
I would
fine.
never use him a point guard. These are just so many.
But then the thing is Jordan a top 5 shooting guard? You know, you got the Kevin Durant of the world too, and you said 10 total people at each tier, then it gets a little interesting. You know, that's why that's my reasoning behind B tier.
Wasting a point guard, just like the point guard T-Mac, just always use him at the 2. You're kind of wasting him there because there's a lack of good 2.
Definitely use him at the 2.
Jordan.
You can't move him up. You're gonna end if you move him up, you're gonna end up with 5 shooting guards at S.
He's A for now, but he's really good. He is really good. He is like borderline S.
He is good. I'm not.
For me.
Do not put Scotty in F. Please don't put him in F.
F.
What? Look, I don't like Scottie Pippen either. I don't. But F? Now, Scottie Pippen for me would be C. And I don't like Scottie Pippen at all. I hate his dribble, but he can play defense. He would be C for me.
He's garbage. He has the worst release in the game.
But he can still play defense.
If you want to make the argument that he's a really good defender, so is Josh Smith, but he doesn't have the worst release in the game.
But Josh Smith also only has 35 Hall of Famers. Scotty has like 60.
So is Cam Reddish, but Cam Reddish can shoot the ball. Like,
I mean,
Scotty cannot do anything on offense.
I'm putting Scotty at C.
Scottie Pippen. I love playing this card. Like, nobody's ever going to use this card. Take over Giannis S tier. I don't know how this was an argument in my thing with Ty. This Giannis is S tier. There is no question about it.
Okay, fair enough. He could be S tier at the small forward position. But when we get to Pascal Siakam,
this is one of the top. This is the best small forward in the game. And in my opinion, the best power forward.
You taking him over Opal Kawhi? I'm not. I'm taking Opal Kawhi over that Giannis 10 times out of 10.
Why isn't Kareem best power forward if they whoever?
And Siakam and Andre Karolinko, but hey, we could keep going forward. Giannis doesn't even have half range, man.
He's elite.
He is elite, but
Grady point guard.
That is S tier.
So 2 of our 3 guys in S tier.
He is S tier.
Grady so far. Then we got Clay.
He's bad, man. No, you can't take Clay over Scotty. No chance. Move him down, man. Move him down. He's F.
I don't want to put him in F tier. I was considering it, but he's better than Scotty. He is definitely.
No, he's not. No, he's not. He is not better than Scotty. Unseld's D. He's D tier.
Maybe better than Big O.
Unseld's D tier.
Not better at the 2 than Jordan.
He's D. He's D. He's D. Just relax.
Paul George, same tier as Odom B. And Paul George, Odom, Beasley are all going same tier.
That's fine. I'm fine with them at B.
Oh.
I shouldn't have to argue my opinion time after time after time. Glenn Rice, for me personally, I'm taking Cam Reddish over Glenn Rice. For me personally, I'm taking this Michael Jordan over Glenn Rice. That's my opinion. Glenn Rice would be C for me.
This is a tough one. Is Glenn Rice better than Jordan?
The GOAT Jordan? Is Glenn Rice better than the GOAT Jordan?
Probably not.
No.
Is Glenn Rice, but Jordan's also probably he's somewhere between S and A. Is Glenn Rice better than Paul George? Offensively, yes. Defensively, no. It's a weird one because he's not good defensively. He's got T-Rex arms.
He's not. And I was in YBC stream the other day, and he was trying to make the debate that Glenn Rice was good on defense. And I was like,
I get it. He's got 9 in defense stats. He's not good on defense.
He's not good on defense.
He is. Like, he's S tier offensively.
Put it to rest.
Probably
Move him to
C tier.
Move him to B tier, man.
D tier defensively. So I'll put him same tier as Paul George.
He would be C tier for me, but hey, it is okay. It's
But
okay. It's
I get
okay.
it if you want to run to the rim, but like I know playstyles matter. For my playstyle, he's good. He's okay. I'm kind of in between. I like running a lot, but I also do like 300.
I like running a lot. So do I.
However, if you are an elite 300, you're gonna have him higher. And I think that if you're putting Glenn in like F tier, you're just neglecting the fact that 50% of the comp players are guys that 300 dance around screen.
Okay, I'm not denying that, but I'm going to say how many of those guys run Glenn Rice. Now, outside of like guys like Definitive, you know, those top guys, most people do not run Glenn Rice. You have to be elite to run Glenn Rice, you know, at using screens. You know, maybe 10% of the people that play in tournaments will run Glenn Rice now. Guys, that is going to wrap it up for part 1 of my reaction to DBG's best player tier list, guys. Overall, we disagreed on some things, a little more than usual actually, but still a very good tier list. That tier list video on his page will be down below in the description, so make sure to go check that out, guys. Part 2 to this will be coming soon. So guys, if you want part 2, make sure to smash the smash the like button. Let me know, show me that you guys want to see part 2. Guys, that's gonna wrap it up for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. I love y'all and have a blessed day.